ride comes straight for you. Catch a flight comes straight for you. On my body just for you. All this whining just for you. Call me no because oh no, I can't get tired of you. Send me the beach from Georgia. Send me the apple from Georgia. Send me the vibe. Send me the liquor from New Orleans. Send me the beach in a Jordan. Send me the vibe. Send me.
From the bottom, and I won't go back. That's why I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Amen. Y'all know how we do it. This is another blessed episode of Smoking Talk. I am your host, Vanguard. I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for the north side, the south side, the west side, the east side, 636, St. George, all around this great city of ours. As long as you hold down the city, I swear to God, we hold it down with you and for you. Each and every day we represent the culture, but on Mondays and Wednesdays, man, we represent the Smoking Talk, right? Because on Smoking Talk, we get to sit down with the culture, talk to the culture, see what they got going on, and get in their business a little bit. Not about what their address and none of that kind of shit, but what they did, what they doing, and putting in the culture, right? That's what we can talk about on Smoking Talk. We built this platform to give each and every artist a voice, right? Especially the ones that have been doing over the last 20 years. Over the last 20 years, we've seen so many artists travel across the country, put on for the city, just like get real busy with it, right? Real shit. And then get rich from it, right? Because we don't have a Def Jam or Universal, nothing like that in our city, right? And if we did, I know for sure a lot of them people be rich and taking care of their families right now. But since we don't have that, we put together Smoking Talk to make sure we give them their props, give them their flowers, and let them know that we thank them, we appreciate them, and thank them for everything they did. And that's what Smoking Talk got started about. And as we moved along, we figured out more about it, and it's more about the culture, right? And the culture, man, in St. Louis is the most beautiful, man. I was just saying earlier, like once you get to know the culture and tune in with the culture, man, you get to find all kind of diamonds and gems and jewels and different things like that, right? So with that being said, man, on Smoking Talk, we dug deep into St. Louis and found all kinds of people, man. All kinds of people that need to be seen and heard. And on the journey of that, we also ran into the underground, the younger underground, right? Our future. And I'm so proud of them, it don't make no sense, man. The younger underground in St. Louis right now sticking together, doing more business than we have ever done in St. Louis underground. So I have to give them their props for that and let them know that we see them and we thank them for that because they're our future. And if they're your future and you know they're your future, then you got to get behind them, let them know you see them and thank them too. And on Smoking Talk today, we're doing a little different today, right? We got a co-host today. Shout out to my co-host. What's going on? Who we got over here?
Thank you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Smoking Talk for inviting me today. My name is Julie Jules. I go by Jules. I appreciate the opportunity of being here. I'm excited for what's in school.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Jules, man. So yeah, thank you for coming on the show, Jules. Like for real, thank you for bringing the smile on, good energy and shit like that, right? Because that was Smoking Talk need. We represent. You know, we talk to the coach on the show, and so we wanted to do a little different, right? And give each and every person a chance to come on Smoking Talk until the end of the year and figure out who we gonna pick to be the next co-host for the next year of Smoking Talk, whether it's a male or a female. And I don't mean to use those terms, but y'all understand what I'm saying, right? So today we got Jules. She the first one. So today we kind of make history on Smoking Talk, and Jules is part of that history. Right? Yeah, you locked in on it, right? Yeah. The first host on the Smoking Talk, right? On anything, right? So shout out to you. And all we do is give love to the coach and talk about the culture, like we're about to do today. We got a special guest on the show tonight. Here goes Logan. Go again with this special guest shit. He called everybody special. You goddamn right. They all are special because when they get up out this seat, they give you this story and show you how unique they are, especially on what they did for our coach and what they're doing. So welcome to the show, Miss Gwen. And I don't mean to call her Miss because she on the road up. Yeah, Gigi is welcome to the show, Gigi. Like, yeah, Miss Gwen. I'm in my student mode right now.
No.
Yeah, every time I run into a teacher, right?
Learners.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to Gigi for showing up and on time, sitting in on the pre-show with us. What you think about that pre-show, Gigi? It was all underground music we played.
I like it. I actually didn't even know it was underground music.
Gotcha.
So it was some dope music that I heard. Nice beats. I love a good beat. I don't really know what it's set, what the words are, but I love a good beat.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Me too. That's the first thing gonna catch is the beat. Yeah. So welcome to the show and thank you for showing up and coming out with us. And we're gonna jump right into the interview. Like on the show, we had nonprofit organizations. We had arm wrestlers. We had cooks. We had artists of all kinds. And a lot of reach have been made from the show, right? And sometimes people tell me about what happened. You know, people that reach out to them. A little guy was just on the show. I'm going to call him a little guy. Just on the show. What's the brother name? He just hit me up the other day. I don't know if I told you this, but he said a record label of some sort hit him up after the show, and he wanted us to give him that video or whatever. But this is like the second time that somebody that been on the show, Buddy Honcho. Buddy Honcho is his name. And it's the second time somebody been on the show where they people that reached out to him because it's a positive platform, even though we smoke according to law in here, right? And then we drink, right, according to law, right? But we celebrate, right? And that's the only time I drink is when I celebrate. I don't drink just to drink. I drink when I'm celebrating or something. Yeah, I don't do all the pop. Yes, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't hang out in front drinking. None of that shit. I don't do none of that. But we drink for purpose. Shout out. And the last person was on here that we know that did a great thing for the show was a nonprofit organization. She got reached out to by Amber Alert people. They hired her nonprofit organization onto their company off the show. And I was saying that to say, like, you know, always come to the show ready and prepared, and you never know who's looking, right? Yeah, I got Kelly from Channel 2, people like that following us on her. If we was doing anything bad, those people would not follow us. They would not be addressing that. So I let people know, never get caught up on numbers, get caught up on the reach, right? So like, cause we worry about numbers. I don't get a lot of views on Facebook. I don't get none of that shit, none of that. But I'm telling you who the people that's reaching out to these people, right? So we're saying it to say, always take anything we doing here seriously, right? Any artist, any person that come on the show. So this is a resume for these people. This is a resume for you. So today we're gonna get in Gigi business a little bit, right? All about what how she came up, where she come from, and as we can see, man, we got to give her 1,000 points. She got a St. Louis hat on. You come in with a St. Louis hat on, you get 1,000 points added to your card.
Okay,
Damn right.
I come in up.
You came in up, right? Yeah, you're up already, right? Shout out to you for wearing that hat today, representing the coach in the city.
Of course.
Gigi, let's say, okay, let's ask you a couple questions here. Okay. Let us know where you come from and where were you raised at.
So I was born and raised in St. Louis.
Okay.
Majority of my upbringing was probably in Murphy Blair.
Okay,
I'm the oldest of 5.
Okay.
That was like
big sis in the building.
Yes.
They watch your teacher and shit.
Right. Had to have them sit down in front, play teacher for a very long time.
Yes.
But yeah, I went to I was a part of the DSEG program when I lived down there, and then I eventually ended up going to Webster and Louverture. So those were my middle schools, and then transitioned to high school. High school is a different story. We'll get into that.
Yes.
And so, but yeah, just raised in Murphy Blair, and it was a good time. That's when you and your cousins got together, y'all would show up, you could fight and go back home. Wasn't nothing else going on.
Nothing after that.
Don't just talk about it. You got beat up or you beat them up.
Call me on 3-way.
That's it. Talk about what happened, And so that was it. That's back when you can sit outside in the gangway. Sit outside and just, listen to your mom and her friends talk and everything. So so that's pretty much my upbringing.
Shout out to you. That sounds beautiful to me.
It was learning, right? I learned.
We all come from the same heart. It's beautiful, right?
You learn skills that you need as you get older.
Most definitely.
Most
definitely, boy. I'm with you on that, boy.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so brother, St. Louis never been easy. You know what I mean? Graduating from school and things like that is always a plus. Anybody that graduated or went back and got their GEDs or anything like that, super plus, because it's harder to do that. And then you came out of school, you got to get back and on track, right? And then you get that, right? So that's why I say you got to double salute things sometime and take a good look at it for real. So growing up in St. Louis, I see Gwen, goddamn it, you represented with the hell. I can't let that go right there. I can't let it go. All right. Gigi, I keep calling you Gwen, but I'm in this student mode. I'm gonna get out of there in a minute. Just give me a second.
Please.
Let me get this champagne going for her. That's probably what it is.
Loosen up a little.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Maybe I take a little drink. I won't be in school right now.
No. Right. My students ain't even this nice.
Oh, damn.
Shout out to all my students.
Shout out to all our students, man.
It's just fun shade. I don't want to be texting me like, I can't believe you said that.
What grade they in?
So I used to teach elementary. I've taught middle school.
Now, I'm gonna talk shit before I talk shit. I want to know they tall and shit.
So 17 to 20, because I'm in an alternative program where I'm helping them get their high set or GED.
17. I ain't gonna say shit about them. Yeah, them was 6'5".
How long you been doing that with the 17 and up?
I just started this year, but I've been doing GED support for a few years now.
Okay.
I love it. I'm not gonna. I love it because it's completely different. Like I kind of like set the tone for them, set the pace. You at your own pace, and they got more responsibility. It's not a such thing as a curriculum or like state objectives or learning targets that I have to meet. It's real different.
Okay, I can see it being different. As a GED. How can you encourage someone who wants to get a GED but scared to get a GED?
I just tell them with me. So now we're about to tap into this whole high school journey. So with me, I went to 5 high schools.
Okay.
I did not, and this was all before 11th grade.
Okay.
The only thing that slowed me down was I got pregnant when I was 16.
Okay.
And so I ended up graduating from Beaumont. But after that, it was like life was just about working. I didn't go back to college until I was 30.
Okay.
And then from that point on, that was because at the time, one of my closest friends was 21 and told me, she's like, you should go to school. And so I'm like, I don't know, I'm too old. What would I go for? She's like, try teaching. And I went, and so I loved it though. And I tell my students I love it because everything I teach is what I struggle in. People think because you're a teacher,
you say everything.
Everything I teach, I struggle. And the only thing I like doing was writing stories. And I started off with that.
That's dope right there, boy. That's strength.
Math, I hated math. Even up to my college classes, I was averaging a D and F in math.
Okay.
But, to understand the struggle and the disconnect, that's exactly why I love teaching. So when I get to my alternative, my high set babies, even when I teach it to my, so ESL is like people who don't speak English as their first language. Okay. So I teach them also to get their high sets. Okay. You know, a lot of foreigners and everything, they come over here to get their GED. So I'm helping them also in the evenings at the community college. But I always tell everybody, like, you know, don't think that you too old. I had a 75-year-old woman, I was helping her get her GED.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Yes, 75 years old.
Yeah.
And she went through a long time with her own trucking business, extremely successful, but never had her GED.
But never had it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so I always tell people stories like that, like stop worrying about the age. Don't put a cap on your, you know, your accomplishments.
Mhm.
You know, you got people 60 some years old going back to college.
Yes.
You know, and so
That's what's up.
so that's how I encourage them. And then it's always, you know, just figuring out, I get it that you want the GED, but what's the goal after that? So you know, it's almost like my principal taught me, it's like a backward design. And so a backward design is figure out where you're trying to get to and then design all the way from that starting point. You know, so you'll kind of know exactly, you ain't paying attention to where you're starting, but you're paying attention to the finish line. So
I like that.
That's dope. Right? And her teaching right now on the show, right? Shout out to them pointers she just given us.
Most definitely. That's very inspirational for
for really all them ages too.
Needs that light, that inspiration, you know.
Don't pay attention to you just, you know, capping out at the GED. Like, pay attention to the fact that if I get this, I had one student just came through, she works at Born. And she, and a lot of times I get caught up because as soon as I meet them, I instantly give them, you know, like my business line, because it's like, just in case they need additional tutoring or whatever, you know, that's what I offer. So I had one, she worked at Born's, got a good job. I forgot what the position was. But she's been there so long, don't have a GED, and now she's going so she can be, they're going to train her to be a surgical tech.
Oh, damn.
And so it's like all of that. It's a lot of like, I know a lot of people who are CNAs.
Yeah.
And they want to get their GEDs and high sets in order to obtain the LPN program. So I'm going to help you get that entry, pass that entry exam for the LPN program. And a lot of this I actually offer like tutoring and stuff for that stuff. I just don't even charge. Because if you can tell your story and be like, I met this lady named Miss G, and she had the juice, like the way she educated, I'm okay with that. That's my favorite right there.
Yeah, damn right. Right. Because they're gonna send more people back to you that need the help, right?
Absolutely.
And that's scared to be helped.
Absolutely.
Yes. So Miss Gigi would be the one that help you. You know what I mean? If you're scared to be helped, go to
your favorite educator. That's what I like to call.
Goddamn right. Favorite educator. I like that. Get you a T-shirt with that on.
I was just excited. You definitely
I like that for real, Gigi. That's dope for real. I'm listening to your story. I'm listening to everything you're saying. To be inspirational like that, to take on things that you don't like. I was taught that too, right? I was taught to take on things you don't like. I'm not a people person, believe it or not. Right? I know a lot of people. I don't hang out with a lot of shit, right? So somebody told me, if you don't like being in front of people, you shy and shit. Go in front of people. Do some shit that put you in front of people.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So everything I ever done in life, I'm always in front of people, right?
That's the way you grow. Growth is uncomfortable.
Yes, it is. So for you to take on math and not like it,
going all pretty.
Oh no, fuck no, right. The plant be dirty as hell at first. They come from the roots, right?
You got to push the soil and figure out how your stems and everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. It ain't pretty.
It ain't pretty at all. But it's man, God damn.
Hey, I feel that right.
Hey man,
and I like the fact that you said all of this inspirational to me because of the path and the journey that I'm on. It's like, okay, I gotta keep pushing. I got somebody that's pushing me enough to say them words and to be encouraged and to be there, like, because a lot of women don't take heed to that knowledge or the word or the inspiration that you taking or you saying, and they just look at it like, oh well, she thinks she's better than me. Nobody's better than nobody.
Ask my story.
All you gotta do is listen to people's story. Listen to their story, and not be ready to respond about their story, right?
Absolutely.
Because God bless you with 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you listen more and talk less.
Absolutely.
So that's why being a good journalist, you gotta listen. and being a good friend too, right? Yeah, most definitely. So
You gotta find that too, though.
yeah.
You
Oh,
do,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's see,
Yeah.
but people don't understand all of that is a part of the learning course.
Mm.
You know, nobody goes through life being the perfect friend their whole life. If you are, you ain't learning.
Yeah.
That means you ain't picking up, mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Putting down any lesson, like none of that. And so that all of that is just like it's probably was. It's I believe it was times where I wasn't a good friend. And it's times where I didn't have a good friend.
Yeah, I believe.
And now I fully get it now. So now I'm understanding my discernment is where it needs to be.
Yeah.
When it comes to friendships and everything. And a lot of times what I'm noticing with just to tap into what you just said with women, sometimes they just simply don't know how to say it. I ain't never been hugged. I ain't never been, ain't nobody ever made me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To even talk about what I done been through, or sometimes before I even expect another female to share anything, I'm gonna share my stuff with you just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? We got a safe space right here. I'm a girl's girl.
I feel that.
And so a lot of women we just be scared.
Yeah, I can say that. Scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I call it the baby drink champs to this day, right? That's the one of the things we missing in St. Louis is giving each other props and telling each other that we proud of each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So while we say on there, I'm proud of you and everything you do. I want to let you know that, right? So when I was reading about everything you was doing, I went on to check y'all. I just had you on STL News, one of them news.
Yeah,
VOP. Right, yeah, VOP. I'm like, damn, okay, I'm proud of this sister, right? I see where you're going with this, right? So I want to let you know that like what you're doing is a great thing. Being a teacher is a great thing. Because you're helping people, and especially at the age that the people are that you're helping.
Yeah.
Right? We are damaged at that age. We done been through some shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
by
receiving,
17, you'd have been through more than some 60-year-olds.
Yes, most definitely. And at the receiving end of it, it's hard to penetrate and give it to them. And you're doing a great job at it. And
one thing I've learned when I was teaching, one thing that I think my old superintendent says, kids gonna force you to show that you care about them.
Yes.
That's the only way you're gonna get it.
Yes.
They gonna they gonna force you. I'm gonna make you show me that you care about me if you really care about me.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn right.
Otherwise, I'm ready for you to burn out just like everybody else.
Just like everybody else.
Absolutely. So when you understand that,
yes,
you understand the assignment.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man.
That's deep.
That's deep. I was gonna say that's dope, but like you said, that's deep. But that's true.
Because that's true. I just had a conversation about
That's true.
As adults, right? As adults, we still have that inner child that we carry with us throughout your entire life. And when you don't recognize it, it rules you.
And when you're not healed,
a lot
of those responses from that childhood,
those
experiences gonna show up as an adult
you
don't know how to. One thing. Listen, I'm gonna tell everybody, therapy is that deal. One thing my therapist taught me is to feel how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Acknowledge your feelings first. Okay. And then figure out the rest. When you don't acknowledge your feelings first, when you don't tap into whatever that situation was before, that's how you show up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a lot of us just don't do that. We want to be heard, but we ain't even heard ourselves.
Facts.
So,
you gotta evaluate yourself first.
Absolutely.
When you try to help
or understand why you're feeling this way. And one example she gave me was, you go on the road and somebody cut you off. You get pissed off about that. Why are you so upset about that? Because they made me swerve over the person over here that blew at me and everything. Mm-hmm. By the time you get through acknowledging that and understanding why you feel whatever you feel, you're less likely to respond emotionally. And so that's just something that a lot of our kids, our babies, they don't know how to regulate their emotions, and then it spills up. You see your mama doing it. Yeah. Your parents don't know how to regulate. They instantly pop off, and so it just comes from a long line. And so that's just feel with how you feel. Yes. How you feel matters.
And that's why I think a good teacher like yourself at ages that you are and the ages that you're teaching is great, because it comes with experience and walking through life, being let down and let up, having ups and downs and all that good shit, right? So when you start teaching, you teach it from experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not just a textbook.
Oh, absolutely. No.
You know what I mean? So I think at this type of that's probably why that is why you being recognized and acknowledged for the things you do. because you're teaching off experience.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense. I'm listening to you. I most definitely got that answer for sure.
I'm listening to
Yeah.
it, get my answers. I'm like, okay,
no doubt,
yeah,
no doubt.
I feel that.
I'm glad about that.
So we on school smoking talk right now, and Gigi is the teacher. Like straight up.
I'm just
So we the students and we
That's it.
listening and we learning at the same time.
Absolutely.
G,
That's a good thing.
so in life, I see you doing a lot of things in life right now. At the young age that you at, right? So my mother always say, every woman you know she's young. You understand? Yes, ma'am.
I love my age. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've been waiting to get here. I've been waiting all my life to get to this age.
Damn, that's what's happening.
I ain't mad about
Embracing it.
Man, I used to
Embracing
lie about my age. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth.
The flat out truth and nothing but the truth, huh? Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So that's what's up. You at this age you at right now and doing all the things you do. How you get into the things, all the things that you're into right now? For the teaching,
some of the stuff I'm not gonna even lie, is just put on my heart. I have friends though that will check me and let me know I need to slow down. You know, and you know, I can do a lot, but I still need to make sure that I'm okay to tap into myself first. It's just a lot of stuff a lot of times it's me either talking, because I got a son that's 22 and a son that's 28.
gotcha.
So a lot of times, even like my 22-year-old son, just talking to that culture, you know, or it's like my students. I have a lot of students that I had in 5th grade that graduated this year. And so we still talk. And so just them tapping in when they have certain questions about stuff. And my students now that I'm encountering, you know, just understanding a lot of what these kids, our babies, you know, young adults, that's what I like to call them, are going through, you know, and where they need support at, you know, even as a teacher in elementary school, understanding everything that a parent has to go through. So a lot of times understanding that's one of the bases of why I do my Christmas parties each year. You know, understanding like some of the gems that young girls aren't getting and don't feel comfortable with, you know, talking to their parents about. That's when I do my workshops for young women. You know, so it's just really like now it's just heavy on me to figure out something for the young men, you know, but I'm like, I know I need to slow down, you know, but the one thing that keeps me going though is whenever I have yet to come across anything that I want to do for the community and the community I stand behind. That's the push. Like in October of last year, I did a workshop for young women. And I just like, I want to do a workshop in October. I want it to be, you know, all shades of pink. The girls come and dress up. And when I say everybody I knew, Black business owners, they paid for everything. And I got the Delwood Community Center for free. Like everybody that I reached out to.
Shout out to
them. So when the community, you know, believes in your vision, that's enough. That's enough.
That's it.
People always say, you know, St. Louis don't support. I see that on Facebook. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I can't say
I
can't like that one. I may put you on a 30-day block to get on her line.
Facts.
You know, but yeah, so that's what pushes me, you know, the fact that the support from the community.
So when you say that part, I really fuck with that, because I'm one of the ones that don't say St. Louis don't support. You won't never be saying that no more, right? I don't understand that. Like, what happened? Y'all say what?
Let me give you a list.
Yeah, straight up.
You messing with the wrong people.
You messing with the wrong people, man. Like, for real. Like, and a lot of people that support, I don't really actually know them. Like, bro, what am I none of that, right?
It could be a total stranger.
Yeah, it's total strangers, right? So in my journey right now, I removed myself from the old way I used to think, right? With meeting people and shit and all that. Like, I ain't with that shit. That's the old way thing when I was out in the streets, when I was young and shit. Yeah. I welcome it now. I welcome meeting new people now, right? From whatever culture, right? Yeah, like for real. Like a person just gave us a radio station.
That's dope. Congratulations.
That's dope.
So congratulations.
Man, shout out to her, right?
You opened up the line.
Hey, look.
Don't call her first.
Hey, I forgot all about it, right?
Celebration right
She hear him play his music every week. Right? She watched the show. She like, hey man, check the inbox, right? Like, all right, well, I got a radio station for you, so man, boy. You know, this is for y'all, young 55, y'all do y'all thing now. Woo.
Man, that's
let me know y'all set it up when we ready to roll.
graduation.
Yeah, just
salute
gave it
you
to us.
that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I salute her. Thank y'all. Yeah, I think it's spoken talk.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's dope as a mother. Congratulations.
So saying that to say, like what you said, like when you do it for the culture, when you do it for all the right reasons, the universe gonna make sure you get looked out for.
Absolutely. It's alignment.
It's a line. It's a lineup.
Yeah.
I was talking about the podcast the other day. I don't know if it was me at 55, but I was going one way with the podcast, right?
I was just
And then next thing you know, the podcast started going this way, right? And what I did, I went with it because I recognized when the universe took the driver's seat. Everything I ever thought about them for me, let me say this before I go there. Every friend I ever picked, that I thought was my friend, that we're gonna take over the world together. I don't even know where they at to this day. So I stopped letting Zoe pick his friends and different shit like that. So I let the universe pick for me.
Pick for you.
Yes. Saying to say like you're on the right course. That's why the people came to you. Shout out to you for that. And everybody who came through for you.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing right, that's what's gonna happen to you.
Blessings.
Blessings. It may seem slow for you. It don't seem like that because you got to get tested, right? And when you get tested and you pass that test, what happens? You get reward. When you just excluded for the store on your paper, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. So what you said last time, sister when she had a hug, right? She ain't had a hug in a long time. Probably until I've been loved in a long time, right? Because if you think about this is a true fact. My lady ran this across. She said, if you think about when the last time a person been told that they proud of you since high school, 18 years old, the last time somebody tell you they proud of you. She said, why people fuck with you, so? And you tell me you proud of them, like, oh, shit. I ain't never thought about the last time somebody heard they was being proud of it at high school or middle school. Right?
If you made it that far.
If you made it that far.
If you made it that far. So when somebody say that they are proud of you based on your accomplishment, they ain't looking at your scores.
Nope.
They don't need to look at your backstory.
They looking at the accomplishment.
Different.
And you never know that person might need it there. At that
they most
particular
definitely
time.
needed that.
They could have been going through anything mentally, emotionally. They could have just
Absolutely.
they would been like, dang, that person said that to me. I don't even know him, but
Right.
okay, he see I'm trying to be successful, accomplish this and do that.
And that's the thing, right? Everything I'm talking about to bring it up is because you're making me bring it up. Right? Because the things you say that you do. Right? And I know it's effective because those are the things people have done for me. Those are the exact things people have done for me. So everything, when I hear it coming out your mouth and going to my ears, it's the truth. I know the truth when I heard it. Yeah. So shout out to you and what you're doing. I heard you talk about the groups and stuff. It's part of your nonprofit organization?
Sometimes it's nonprofit, sometimes I do it through my tutoring. So my nonprofit organization is MBT Services. MBT is Most Valuable Teacher. And then my actual
what I'm talking about.
You know, I love me a good basketball.
Right,
So
man,
it ain't MVP, it's MBT.
Right.
And so the LLC is MBT Virtual Learning and Tutoring Service.
Okay.
And so sometimes I'll get, the nonprofit is because ultimately most professional sectors, that's what they want to go through, right? But when you get Black-owned business, they really don't care.
Yes.
They gonna hand it, whether they hand it to me through my LLC or whether they hand it to me through my nonprofit. And so, both. Some of them just.
So either way,
either way is a win.
Either way is a win, and you're doing right back.
Absolutely.
That's what's happening. I like to hear that.
Yes.
Because like I started the show just about artists and stuff like that, right? To give us a platform, give them their props and their flowers and stuff like that. But like I said, I fell in love with the culture a long time ago because I understood what all y'all was doing around her. And so I had to say, like, I'm welcoming and happy to hear this story on the show, right? Because people, we all got these beautiful stories that come on the show. Nobody ever told the same story yet on the show, I promise. Got over 250 interviews. We do it every week. And nobody have said the same thing. And that's why I embrace it more because y'all give me more strength. Because it's like every time I hear these stories, I'm hearing more and more. Like I have never heard about this, right? So I'm feeling this little small piece of joy inside me, right? Because I know St. Louis is great, and I know I'm on my purpose. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you are now you that connect that's sewing, that's pouring into the world what people are capable of doing.
Yes,
I'm that connect. You the plug.
I swear. There you go.
I feel you.
I'm the new Clarence Avon. That's how I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm the new Clarence Avon. Yeah, put it like that. Like straight up. I don't own nothing, right? Ain't nothing in my name.
Yeah.
Everything give it to me, right?
Yeah.
That's how they do it, right?
Absolutely.
It's like Clarence everybody is like, but nah, for real. I just love to hear y'all stories. I love to hear y'all strength. I love to hear where I come from, the greatness of people.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you pay attention to sports, if you pay attention to St. Louis, we when it's time to come together, we come together with some shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
Like, we came together in St. Louis and changed the way the world moved. I'm just want that's how strong our sauce is here.
We're forced.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are forced to be together. That's
I'm just gonna
right
put
there.
that out there. I ain't gonna take it too far, but I'm just saying, like, so recognize the sauce that we have. I recognize it. Recognize what y'all have, what y'all have to offer. Because here we are sitting here talking to a sister, and she's telling us she's helping children to young adults, to elderly, right? And she tells us that she the oldest of her siblings, which made her a teacher, which made her have a loving, a love for people and a love to feed and teach, right? And she ain't ever paid attention to it, but that's where I see it come from immediately. So when she said it, right, I got a couple of cousins like that, right? They got 7 brothers and sisters and shit. One of them the oldest, and she always like that, on top of everything. You over put the shirt on, motherfucker, you don't move. And
you develop the leadership skills early on.
And then like I'm saying, I would say like, I want to thank you for embracing them and later in life and making a difference with them, because that's exactly what you're doing, right? Because people come to you, like you said, they probably want to talk to their parents. They don't talk to you. They talk to Gigi, right?
Yep.
So don't call me no damn Gwen. Call me Gigi, right? So anytime somebody tell you that, you feel comfortable with them off the top, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. So and then moving on forward with that, I can see you being cool with them, how you talking to them, and keeping it regular, right? So now I'm comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Now I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm on the right path?
Yes.
Okay,
No,
cool.
you
Cool.
are really.
Let's learn a little more. Let's learn a little more.
That's dope.
So the I heard you say about either way, you're just doing it out of love. So whether they donate, whether the nonprofit or your business or whatever, it's just out of love. So I love to hear that, because I would never want to stop no love because I didn't get this signed off over here for this. You understand what I'm saying? So either way, your love flows.
Yes, absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Blowing
I fuck
in the
with you,
wind.
G.
Absolutely.
Like a breeze.
Yes, yes.
It's flowing.
It's going. Yes. Shout out to G. I fuck with you, G.
It's like,
All right, come on, G. Talk to us now. So up to the date, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just on what's that, VOP or
Yes.
tell us what's going on with that? How you get there?
VOP.
So it's
See, now, 'cause when you see people on the news, right? They usually
Shout out to
tripping,
VOP.
right?
She
on
on there.
my job. Shout out to the HR. She's like the HR, the mastermind behind this, because she was also the founder of KIPP High School. So it's just really dope that
Shout out to
I'm
her.
working for her. Absolutely. And she started this program, it's called, I work for a school called Believe Middle College. And so it's like in Believe Middle College. It's right down there by Harris Stowe, which is dope because they get to be right across the HBC. And so she wanted this program like for the kids who can't make it in school. Instead of us writing them off, let's go ahead and get them an alternative program. We had really a well-known alternative program to me since Tri. Okay. Shout out to Tri, because I was up for the Tri too.
Shout out to Tri.
Yeah, I was in there,
that too.
myself together.
Right.
So when she started it, so now we start, enrolling kids and everything. And granted, you get some kids, if I done went through the last 6-7 years with chaos in school, quite naturally it's gonna be hard to unpack that, to break that down. But then you got some who are, just going through the motions with the world, they got in trouble and everything. But when somebody sees you, and I don't see you for none of that, I don't see you for no charges you got, I don't see you for nothing, I don't see you for your house arrest, nothing. I see you for what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes.
And so at one of my students, I always laugh about, he got a deep voice. He like, I ain't gonna fake it, Miss Logan. I ain't never wanted to sit in the classroom. And it's just so dope to me because you don't run across too many, in actuality, just like sometimes I don't think we do it intentionally. Unintentionally, we write our young adults off because it's too much to handle. And so it's
That's
a lot
crazy.
of times they are too much to handle, but you got to know exactly where they came from.
You damn right.
And
Yeah,
so,
you gotta learn
I
that
I remember I used to tell people, even when I was teaching, like, if you judging them, baby, you judging me. If I told you my story, you be judging me. I was 12 years old with a DJ out. You know what I'm saying? Breaking in houses.
See?
Like, it's a lot, and I can't even tell you why I was so rebellious. I mean, I think it had a lot to do with what I went through as a child, you know what I'm saying? And got older and just got out here and decided to rebel. But whatever the case, if somebody would, and me and my friend talked about this, if somebody would have just stopped and said, like, are you okay? What do you need? Anything?
Hey.
That'd have been it right there.
That'd have been it right there.
That'd have been it.
Yeah.
We don't ask the kids that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you don't ask
what
what
you need.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't ask. They don't
So
ask.
I always tell them. I
Shout
told
out
them
to
today
Gwen.
about it. Well, my son 22, when he was in 7th grade, I'll never forget. That was the first time I understood the importance of teaching kids how to advocate for themselves and do it respectfully. And when he went to school, I remember sitting down at parent-teacher conference. I'm going to talk fast about this story, but I remember sitting down at parent-teacher conferences, and the teacher started telling me all this stuff he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, he's this, and I'm sitting there looking like I'm about to mop you with the floor because I didn't know none of this was going on.
Right.
And so he looked at her. He sat up and he looked at her. He said, "I disagree with what you're saying." And she was like, "Well, why you disagree?" And he said, "Because." And he started breaking down everything he had been doing. It was a whole setup for me, and it was a setup for him to get greater on how to advocate for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that was said in that meeting was specifically a lie for him to understand how to speak up for himself.
Mm.
And he did in that moment. And we fast forward to when he got to high school.
Damn.
One of his teachers, his American government teacher, I ain't gonna say the school, his American government teacher had this big old life-size poster of Donald Trump in there. And he would talk about him all day. And he would always be like, "I'm sick of him talking about it." I'm like, "Say what's on your mind." And he did.
Mm-hmm.
He did, and he went through some stuff in the school, had to have a whole meeting with this is right around the COVID time too. Had a whole meeting like saying he tried to cheat on. And when I say he was in there breaking everything down, and I remember just saying, "I'm in here just to make sure that he's heard."
Yeah.
They heard.
I ain't got a
You gotta
dog
be
in the
heard.
fight.
Most kids not heard.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's to teach them how to be heard, advocate for yourself, and do it respectfully. Because when you don't do it respectfully, that's when people paying attention to the way you deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need you to hear every word I say. And so a lot of kids, that's what I talk to my, students about now is you got to be able to advocate for yourself, but you got to do it respectfully. I can't hear you if you're yelling.
I like that's true. That's real shit.
And so that's just letting them know, like, you matter. I see you.
Man, like a motherfucker, you mad like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Right? You mad like
Absolutely. You want the world to see you. Let me show you how to show up for yourself.
Yeah, that's why I used to be at him. Like, that's why I started doing something. I call my show the one show. But it's the one show you can be yourself, whether you know how to read, you don't know how to read or write, or rap, whatever. You barely know how to do it. It's still the show for you.
Absolutely.
Come be your motherfucking self, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. We ain't taking nothing away from you, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
And I'm with the dopeness of people first and foremost, right? Like, people dope as shit. Like, if you got to take a look at them, right? And I like the way you look at shit. I look at the dopeness in people. Like you said earlier, I don't see them what kind of case they got. I don't give I ain't got nothing. I see who I'm talking to. I see the person, right?
The person who's on now.
I
I
tell
can't
people all the
judge you.
time.
Ultimately, I'll be judging me because we are, I've probably done worse.
Yeah.
For sure.
If my job decided to say no,
Right.
back in this day, you went to juvenile over there. You can't work for us. No,
it ain't like that.
So I get absolutely. That's why I ain't go back to school to college until I was 30. So no, I cannot. I refuse to judge. And it took a long minute to get here.
Yeah.
It's that whole. That's a lot of what people don't understand. That's when you functioning out of like a healed space and discernment. Your discernment, your heart posture is where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. Some of us ain't did the work on ourselves, so we can't show up like we need, like they need to for the culture.
It's a fact. Because people fake like they healing.
I was
They
just
heal.
gonna say that.
Yeah, they act like they fake like they heal, and you ain't never healed. And you go right back into the world.
Cliche phrase, I'm taking my piece. What does that mean?
Right.
You're really triggering yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Triggering.
Yeah.
There you go.
So everybody walk around like they healed, and they've never really had a chance to heal.
Nope.
Right? And they get coming at people and
And
bleeding
you
on
won't
them,
know
right?
until a situation comes up. I told
Goddamn
you
right.
today, I said, even when you go to therapy, I said it's like buying a house. When you buy a house, the same tool that you use, to put your pictures up, you may need a different tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way with therapy. Mm-hmm. There are new tools that's being put in your toolbox that you can use as you get older. As you, like, some of us we got the same toolbox we've been using since high school. You don't realize that it ain't even working out for you. That hammer is done.
Yeah.
Right? The screwdriver is wrapped. You're stripping all your screws.
Yeah, you need
it ain't working.
You need a new one.
And you keep on saying it's the screw.
Yeah.
No, it's you.
It's you.
The screwdriver got done. You flathead gone.
You ain't putting no new tools in there. Just the problem. Get you some new tools.
Yes.
And so that's just something that I'm just learning that, if I can keep on delivering that message right there to everybody, then I'm cool.
You delivering a good message. I tell you now, you deliver it well.
Very well.
Yeah, you deliver it well. You're inspiring me today. Hey, for real, I love inspirational shit. I do, right?
That story really.
Because we've been around negativity so long, right? Negativity is part of everything we've been doing for a long time, right? Growing up in St. Louis and shit like that, right? So we tapped into it so long. So when I heard positive, I most definitely embrace it now. I want to talk about it. I want to hear about it, right? I want to hear a different way what people think and shit.
Yeah, everybody think different.
Everybody
not on the same page.
Because our experience is different.
Yeah, and they help you draw your.
But respect the perspective, though. It comes from my experience.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. So your experience, what I want to speak about now, like I told you, I love to talk about the positive part, and everything you have said been positive and good. You've been doing good for the culture, for the children, for the young adults, and things like that. And so what I heard when I'm listening to you, I heard your before story. Mm-hmm. You went through a lot, and you know what I'm saying. And people gotta understand that's the part that makes us too, right? See, like I wouldn't call you on the show to talk about that. Like you still living that life, that part of life. I don't want to hear that shit. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love to talk to people that lived that life, and graduated.
How to switch it around and apply.
And you'd be a beacon, like we call it a walking billboard, right?
Canvas
for everybody else that's trying to change and they're stuck in that way. They're trying to get to that way and let them know there is a light. So I love to hear that, and I can hear that coming from you. Is that kind of true?
It is. It absolutely is. I mean, listen, I say from as early as 7 years old, I was experiencing a lot of just like childhood trauma. Gotcha. A lot with my parents, at that time you grow up with your parents like beefing. My dad, I always tell everybody, my dad showed me like how to protect, a woman. He showed like, I don't care who you are, I'm going to protect my daughter. And my ex-husband sometimes he'd be like, that's the problem. He ain't never told you no. And so, but he showed me how, and when I was going through a lot of stuff with my mom, he's talking about child abuse, like everything. And so he would always, even though with dealing with that, and he was overprotective, he would always say, that's still your mom, and so I tell everybody, growing up, if you grew up in a certain era, it was really about survival. Right? When you brought up in survival, you got to find the time to heal from that. Yeah, when you find the time to heal from that, then you become thriving, right? And so when I found the time to heal, I'm glad I did, because that's when I started going to my therapist and stuff. Right when I was going through my divorce, and my mother at that point was on hospice. Right, from breast cancer. And so I tell everybody, my grief began to look different because I was so healed from, me and her was like this before she passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like locked in. When I could say that was my due dirt. And so and I tell everybody, like, even when she was in the bed or whatever, she was in hospice at the house. When she come in, she'll say, Gwen, and I'll be like, hello, mother, and we'll hug. We never did that. I ain't get a hug from my mom until I was 40-something years old. Even if she gave one to me, like when I graduated from college, it was that church awkward hug. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll tell everybody, like, I pay attention to how it was, but I also pay attention to what needed to take place. Well, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been able to support my siblings with their grief. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, you're talking about a grandparentless grown woman out here in this world right now. Like both of my parents gone, my grandmother gone. You know what I'm saying? So then you pushed in a position to be the matriarch at 46.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But when you coming from a place where, you know what I'm saying, I tell everybody I'm addicted to that peace that surpasses all understanding now.
Yes.
So if I move differently, like I know how to set boundaries, I know how to support my family, like all of that.
Yes.
So, you know, even the negative part, I'm just glad when I can look at the negative, I can see how it got me to where I am. But growing up, I mean, you talking about, like I said, you talking about 5 high school. Baby, I was walking in that shop with a big old butcher knife on the side of me with my Pro Model Raiders jacket on.
Damn.
I'm talking about fighting boy, busted my whole mouth right here at Gateway. Got put out my freshman year. You talking about, I told my students today, I remember when I was going to try A, and I was just, this one teacher, she was a Spanish teacher. I put this teacher on hell for no reason. She was a black woman. And I started working in Sam's, and I seen her. And she didn't know who I was, but I knew who she was. And I was like, I just need to apologize to you.
Mm.
I was like, because I put you through hell for no reason.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I wanted to rebel. And I think what made me do that was what I seen one of my math teachers at Beaumont. This man, I'm saying like Mr. Bishop. Mr. Bishop he was a dope man. Boy, he hated the fact that I would talk in his classroom. And I said, he's like, Miss Logan, shut your mouth and get your work done. I'm like, this man, this funky breath ass man, tell me to shut up. Stop talking one more time. Get his ass. This is how I was in school for no reason.
Yeah.
Man, I was talking that last time. Just didn't want to do the work, didn't know how to do it, right? And he was like, you getting up out of my class. I took that peppermint. I said, get your funky breath ass up out of my class. For no reason.
Damn.
That I could not, and when I seen him at Sam's, he blew my mind when I told him, I said, Mr. Mitchell, I said, this we got to talking. I was like, I'm teaching him. He said, really? He said, I didn't think you was gonna make it.
Damn.
But the fact that you acknowledge that you were in the wrong.
Listen, I ain't no fool.
But I'm just saying,
Right,
the fact
you
that
know,
you
I know I'm
acknowledge
up in there acting
yeah,
for no reason.
but most people can't say that they
They
acknowledge
won't.
that.
They will.
can't
That's
say
that
that.
whole lack of accountability.
Yeah, like they don't want to take
You ain't gonna see no parts that you played.
Yeah,
in the
you just see what they was doing.
Yeah, no.
I
I
did
know
what I did.
well. I acted a plum fool in that man class for no reason and got mad and threw that peppermint across that desk. I still remember that. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
I was gonna say
I can't believe it right now.
So it's funny, like when I see my high school friends, I be like, Gigi a teacher? No. You lying to me. And then they be so funny because they be the ones hollering like, hey, this kid is struggling with this. When can we book you? You know, so yeah, it's just, you know.
Hey, you never know.
I didn't
know
all the
life changes
for no reason. For no reason, man.
GG Peppermint. GG Peppermint. Got a first assault with a peppermint.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm really taking
That's
heed
what it got. You heard the
to
story.
everything you saying.
Shout out to Smoke Talk.
That was some fool sitting in that man math class. And it was math too.
God damn.
Sitting there.
It was math class.
Man, it was math.
Damn. Teacher class.
Yeah.
God damn. So y'all like work for you. God damn peppermint. God damn. But man, nah.
Your
The
story
beautiful
is
part.
Yes,
Yes.
very inspirational to me.
Yes, it is.
At the age that I am, and I got children, that's you dope. Like I would be like, hey, y'all need to get on with her.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
She
this
so
who y'all
changed.
need, right? Y'all want to change? This who you need to tap in with. Hey,
Right. The lady showing the possibility of man. That's what
she want to. We making sure.
It's
I like
endless
it.
possibilities. If it ain't that many possibilities because you put the cap on your arm.
Yeah, you put the ceiling on your shit.
You put break the glass, keep going.
And I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot too because like I'm listening to your story and I'm taking it in. I'm really taking it in, and it's showing me that the universe and God is all forgiving.
Man,
You know what I
Most
mean?
definitely.
that's the only reason.
That's what I heard.
That's my creative
yeah.
words.
Yeah, but they be like, be careful what you do and play about, right?
Right.
Throw a goddamn peppermint in my math teacher.
I know. I am teacher man. What?
Right.
That right
Yeah.
there lets you know God forgives.
Yeah, God forgive. And He puts you right where you need to be at.
Absolutely.
Blessing other people the exact same way that man was trying to do for him.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give you some kids that's worse than you are. You think you did bad? Let me test you.
Yeah.
And so
Shout out to you. Now, that's all in a good way to me because it's just a walk of life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the way life goes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It requires patience though, because you got to
found your peace in
absolutely.
You found your everything in doing it. Right? Yes. That's the difference, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why you was able to walk up to him and let him know, please forgive me, apologize for that, whatever teacher. And that's why the universe allow you to do what you do and give you peace at while you're doing it.
Yes.
So shout out to you and the heart that you have, and the understanding you have. I thank you for that bringing on the show for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate
because we got to have all that. Yeah, I never seen that have all the walks of life on the show for sure.
You know, it's like I wouldn't even know how to talk about what I love to do without talking about how I got there. So I feel you know.
Gotcha.
I gotta be transparent about
tell about your experience to the next person so they can understand where you come from.
The teacher that kept giving me a chance, you know.
Yeah, they did, and the one that kept giving you a chance, and whoever else gave you a chance, I'm gonna thank them because you're doing a great job today at what you're doing.
Yes.
And the chance they gave, they did the right thing.
Yeah.
Right, the
and you right here right now teaching others.
So I had to get both sides out of you, right, to show the people. So right now, when people watch this show and the ones that's watching, they know where they can find you at, right, and what you do, because I know it's inspiring them, and it probably got to be you can help too. So
absolutely, you can find me on social media under MBT Academy. My business line, my telephone number is 314-474-7290. You can also email me, MBT Tutoring Services with an S at the end at gmail.com. I'm pretty much, a lot of my work, a lot of my clients that I've had have come from social media. So shout out to social media.
Yeah, shout out to social media.
I pay for this expensive website every single month. And all over the 80 kids I have come across have not said, no parent has said, I was on your website. No. They always said, I seen you on Facebook. Somebody tagged you. Somebody, referred me to you. So shout out to social media.
Shout out to Facebook, man.
You gotta be mindful about how you carry. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Facebook.
Carry myself like the right way on here, and so but yep, that's how you can reach out to me.
I love it.
It's dope.
Yes, your services is beautiful. What you've done is beautiful. What you're doing is beautiful. The coaching needed, the people needed, and I always tell people who are teachers, especially with children of any kind, man, y'all dope, because like you think about your first grade teacher, your kindergarten teacher, they taught you things that you still think about to this day. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the beginning of their life when it comes to learning. And you got God bless you to be a person and put in their life to teach them something. So look at your job for what it is, and you do. I see that now. Like you look at your job for more than just a job. You know what I mean? Yeah,
you love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, and you changing lives, right?
Yeah.
Because I heard you say about when you mock your little student, like, yeah, miss you.
Right? Sound just like him.
Yeah, right. Nah, for real. Cause that made my heart smile, right?
Yeah.
And I bet his heart smile too. If he ever see it, heard him say,
and I'm gonna say something. He was in there every day. He came in there yesterday with some pants on he couldn't wear, so they gave us captain. I said, boy, you're smart. Come on, man. He's like, Logan, you ain't got a troll. And I'm like, so yes, I just, it's good to see him smile, the world, and just handed them a whole platter of fish.
Yeah.
And so it's good to be a person. And I told him, listen, like I said, I don't care what you do. If you get to wherever you're trying to get to, be like, I had this one teacher.
Yeah.
As long as she did it, my job is done.
That's a fact right there.
You get talked about everywhere.
I know.
I feel that. Every room you walk into, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I see Gigi. Yeah, we ain't got our information."
We seen Gigi on Smoke and Talk. What the hell was she doing on Smoke and Talk?
gonna get people walking up to you now, like, hey, I seen you on stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? My guy, he's like, you don't even smoke. I'm like, I know, right? But it's okay as long as I can talk about this whole education realm. And
You never know who might come up to you next.
I just let people, and I talk about it all the time about smoke and talk. Smoke and talk, man. We call it smoke and talk because you see it's in a smoke shop.
Yeah.
And it's a podcast, so we call it smoke and talk. So people think we just call it smoke and talk. We got corn, smoke weed, and all that kind of shit. Nah, you got
ain't been steering,
right.
hot wings
Right.
at different levels or drink at different levels. No.
None of this shit, right? This is a different setting, and we want to make sure it's like that, right?
Yeah.
Because you show up the average podcast, they got mics in your face.
Yeah. But it's comfortable.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want to
welcoming, so I like
welcome setting, right? Intimate setting, because people want to talk about their lives, right? Yeah. You don't want no mic in your face and all that shit, right? So that's what we did it for. We want to set an instant vibe for people where they feel comfortable to talk about what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
And shout out to you. And I'm saying to say, I know what you do to your students, right? I can hear how you talk right now, so I know you deal with them in the same manner, and that make them comfortable, right? Even though they know you're older than them, but at the same time, your hair give off. I can talk to you, right? Yeah, serious, right? Your energy give off.
If I
can talk to you, you know what I mean?
If you was outside and I see you, I would be like your hair. How can I get it like that? I really want my hair like that, but
your hair make you like you're approachable, right? Yes, it does.
Thank you.
So in a good way, for sure. Yeah, but so thank you for that, man. Thank you for everything you're doing, for real. Like, we need this in the city. We need more people like you in the city. We need people to support you in the city, get behind you, right? Because in the city, we got a problem with, like, we see somebody do one thing, and then instead of get in there to help them, we want to do the same thing.
We got to do it on our own. It's gonna take off our plate.
Yeah, right. Instead of saying, okay, I want to do the same. I want to build a podcast. I want to do a podcast. Let me go out and help Zoe. Hey, Zoe, what can I do to help you, man? Oh, let's get it like this, then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now everybody want to build their own. We got 50,000 of them and all that kind of good shit, right?
Too many.
Yeah, too many, right?
Some of them you can't understand.
Yeah, for real. But shout out to you, man, because we can understand Gigi, right? We comfortable with Gigi. We heard Gigi's story. Gigi started off like everybody else, you know what I mean, rebellious and things like that. And all the people that start rebellious and they have a good positive ending to their life, man. I fall in love with their stories, and I fell in love with the story today here. And thank you for your story.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing it with us.
Really touched me to be the age that I am, man.
Yes.
Everything you said is funny because my son had said some things when I went to school, because I just finished at college. So when you said that, they brought my memory back. Thank you. They brought my memory back. When my son was like, "You're never too old, mama, to do this and do that." So that was very touching to me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, shout out to you. Any question you got for me?
No, I enjoy myself.
Okay, I'm understanding that you enjoy it. Yeah, so my thing is to tell you this, right? When you sit at the table with us, you become family with us, right? We're going to come back at any given time, come and sit in with us. You got anything else to promote for you, we will do it for you. Okay. Yeah, we most definitely will do it for you. You don't have any music or nothing like that, right? You're in the performer, right?
Karaoke, I can do karaoke on Sundays.
We're going to do a smoke and talk karaoke then.
There you go. Now you got me, and that's how much I love it.
She said she got her own mic. She gonna bring it in the building.
Yes,
that's how much I love it.
Damn.
I cook on Sundays. My family eat good, and I'm like, all right, sit back now. Y'all gotta watch, and you better say encore. And my sister, she like, grow up.
Say, now it's my moment right here.
Yes, pure raw entertainment.
Pure raw. Tell us you got on record label.
Pure raw entertainment.
Hey, right, you got that karaoke night. Pure raw entertainment in the building.
No, this ain't Millie.
None of that. Pure raw. God damn it. Ain't no cap in there. Shout out to you, man.
Thank you.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there alone. Them students loving you over there.
Yeah.
Thank you for the energy. Thank you for coming on our show. I know St. Louis, after they see this and when they looking at this, they're gonna like, they got another person we can be proud of. Goddamn show. I'm proud of what you're doing. I'm proud of how far you come. And I'm most definitely anxious to see how far you're gonna go, right? Because like when you doing things like you're doing, coming back from being rebellious, and then answering and straightening up with God and getting on the right path, and then the universe straighten you out and get you on the right flow, right? once you're doing all those things, man, there's more great things coming for you. That's why I'm anxious to see it.
I receive
I want to
that.
say congratulations.
Yeah.
Too.
Thank you.
I
I
receive
receive all of
most
that.
things.
Most definitely.
Most people can't accomplish what you accomplished. Most people
Yeah, they never get to the
got
second part.
They never get to where
Yeah.
you get where you at right now. Most people can't even get that far. So that's a big congratulations for me.
Yeah,
That's
most
big
definitely for me too as well, straight up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard to overcome a lot of things in life, man. And life throws
Yes.
hurdles at you, right? And some people get knocked down by those hurdles. People say they get up, but they never start running again, right?
Yeah.
They do get up, but they never run again, right? And some people get up and start running again.
Absolutely.
And you one of those people that will start running again. And you still in the race,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah,
I think
can't
that's
sit
the
there.
dopest shit ever,
What you
right?
say at first?
I'm
You
an
see the
underdog.
prize.
Yeah.
You see, you don't know how you
That
gonna
was
get there.
designed.
But
Yeah.
as long as you get
Yeah.
there,
Yeah,
you're gonna get there.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Because there's nothing greater than the underdog to me, right?
Yep.
I'm always rooting for everybody that's an underdog. I swear to God. Because people count me out before, right? I'm like, nah, you must have not count. I thought they said I was retarded. It's you, huh? Like, but here, like you count me out. So my whole life and everything I do, I always got the people that I know that was great, but they underdogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the underdogs, the runt of the litter, always been the roughest, the toughest, that take more endurance than anything. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact.
Yeah.
So I look at the underdog as a great thing, and today I'm grateful to meet another one because I'm one myself, and I know another great one when I see one. And the blessings that you don't get for teaching, the blessings you don't get for having patience with the children, the emotional, the intelligence you try to teach them people is one of the greatest things in life. You'll get blessed for that alone. You'll get blessed for your patience. You'll get blessed just because you're doing blessful things, and it's gonna come back tenfold. I promise you. That's why I say it again. I'm anxious to see that. So like I'm running into people in the city that I know gonna do something.
Yeah.
Right. I'm able to press out hands, say, man, I met her, or I met him.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, they don't do great things, right? Like, and I just want to I want to expose that and be a part of that, right? And then my part is saying hello. I'm Zoe. I fuck with the city. Thank you for being a beautiful entity in our city.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Amen.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
so much.
put another 1,000 points up there for the head again. Like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody come in with the St. Louis girl head on, man. I just gotta give it to her.
Thank
Because we
you.
gotta represent the culture each and every day. And then she came in with a red one on it. There, right?
It only matches the logo. It matches the logo.
Look, let me put you on the red St. Louis hat, right? The red St. Louis hat was put in. See, I'm in the hat club. The people don't know, right?
Okay.
I'm in the hat club, right? So in the hat club, I was online. They did a hat test with every outfit, from a suit to casual wear to a t-shirt to a coat.
Mm.
They lined up every major league hat in the city, in the country. And St. Louis hat won. It fitted with every single outfit they put it with. That's how you know.
That's some knowledge.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a crown, right?
that's
Why
dope.
you think Sexy Red and them, where they have on anything, they put their hat on and it stands out because it's a crown. In the hat club, they say it long. They like it's something about that hat.
Yeah.
They just make these people ain't even from the St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be wearing it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it goes with every
Yes.
outfit to the T, dress up or down.
Yeah.
So shout out to that crown you got on your head.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, my job has been done here. I wish we could go on longer, right? But we ain't got no excuse why we can't go on longer. That's bullshit. Gotta get out here. But I had a great time, man. This is a touching show of Smoke and Talk. I'm grateful for everything I heard today. It's very touching. I know for sure this is an interview. Like I always go back and watch interviews to see what we said. Even though I'm sitting here, I'm listening to a great deal. But I know when blessed things come out, I gotta hear it again. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and listen to this interview, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of knowledge from it. I want to thank you, Jules, for coming out being a
Oh,
co-host on
thank
the
you
show.
for letting me come and
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
part
yeah.
of this.
You did a
I
great
really
job, you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
good energy
Shout out
today
to
with
you. Most definitely.
Yeah. Appreciate the sister, man, for real.
Right, my big bro over there that got me outside.
Yeah. They never get out of there, right?
Okay, never get me out the house,
Right.
but you got me outside today.
That's what's up. So shout out to it, man. It's been a blessed episode of Smoke and Talk. We up right now. at 4423 South Kings Highway. We open 7 days a week. We got all your smoke necessity needs from your shisha to your hookahs to your rolling papers. Excuse me. To the all new gas bar, come and purchase some of that. Check out the new hats. Check out the t-shirts. Got the all the St. Louis chips and soda, ice cream, and don't forget I got smoothies over there, the best smoothies in the world. Make sure y'all come and get one of those. And also make sure y'all just come and support anybody that got an event here, right? Because we try to do anything for the culture. So anybody that have an event, make sure y'all come on and support them. We have stippling paints and different comedy shows. There's different little stuff here, different nice stuff. Anybody want to get out sometime, just hit us up, come through, make sure you support. And also make sure y'all continue to support DJ 55. He's the only underground DJ out here. Make sure y'all support him. And make sure y'all come out and have fun with us on Wednesday, Thursday. Not too many people, because when we get out here, Monday, Wednesday, too many people get together. We can't hear the podcast. We can't talk. You know what I mean? But if you want to come enjoy this show and chill out with us, you're most definitely welcome to do that for real. And we're putting together right now 3 years of being open here at 303, 314 Smoke Shop, and 1 year of Smoke and Talk. So we about to put together a party and a celebration. So we're going to invite everybody that's been on the show out to come out and celebrate with us and eat with us and have a good time. Drink some champagne and good things like that, and get the network at the same time, because I done ran across a lot of good people on this show for sure. And once y'all get to meeting each other and doing stuff like that, man, it's going to be, St. Louis going to really enhance itself, right? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to start my first mayor's ball coming up. I'm the mayor of the city, right? Congratulations. Yeah, so I go around the country. So far, I've been to Oklahoma, Kansas City, Texas, and California, and I appoint a mayor of the underground wherever I go, right? And they with us. So like anybody in the city want to fuck with us, they got to come through them, right? Okay. So at the end of the year, I'm just trying to have like a mayor's ball and bring the underground together to the city. Okay. Yeah, just do something different, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get it done. That's the only way we're gonna do it, because who gonna come and save us, right? Like who gonna put our industry together? Right. We gotta do it our goddamn selves.
We've shown that
you're a teacher, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't know all the words. I don't know how to deliver the words, right? I told y'all I already know how to do it. So I can talk to her. Words. I can talk to her. Hey, look, that's what I need to tell them. Tell them motherfuckers I ain't bullshit. I ain't signing the goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? He said he's not with none of that. Right? So yeah, so to deliver my message. But anyway, man, the network and come together is a great thing. And I promise you, once we get that off, we'll start seeing growth in money in every single thing we do, because there's other people in other cities and states ready to support each other as well. Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all have a good night. Until next time, I'm your host, Zoe Vanguard, and got the co-host Jules in the house tonight. We out. Hey! Had a good time, man. Yeah. From the bottom, and I won't go back. That's why I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Amen.
Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, wanna vibe, baby. Wanna vibe. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, wanna vibe. It's a wanna vibe. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, wanna vibe. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, wanna vibe. Yeah. Just set a trend setting and it ain't been easy. These days I'm catching breezes hitting different cities. And it ain't about the party, it's the vibe I'm getting. It's the what I'm learning from this life I'm living. Ties my mind, be in the moment. I was born sorry, realize, it's to be myself. How you do that? With people pleasing. No, I cannot make a party, I don't need a reason. 5 check went left, so that means I was right about you. Now I gotta slide, I can't even catch a vibe. Pull up with the squad, unimpressed with the side. Gotta live your life, be authentic, know the price. Don't get it wrong, baby. It's a vibe. So I gotta slide to this song too, y'all. So I'ma do it on my skates. Alright? So I go like this. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, on a vibe. Catch a vibe, it's a, Make it real easy. Pull up, give it all I got in each and every city. If I feel convicted, my mind, I'm an independent artist and I'm done starving. Sometimes gotta, yeah. How you do that? No time with people pleasing. No, I cannot make a party. I don't need a reason. Bob check win, so that means I was value. Now I gotta slide. I can't even catch a vibe. Pull up with the squad, unimpressed with the facade. The authentic know the price. Don't get it wrong, baby. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe, on the vibe. Catch a vibe, it's a vibe. Yeah. How you do that?